Yo, yo, what's going on? What's going on? This your boy New Lion back at it with another video. And we got some more God of War Ragnarok, man. If y'all have been following the story or have not, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all think, man. And we're gonna keep on going, man. The last episode, like I said, we took control of Atreus. He done ran away from home. We was able to see the turtle again. If y'all played the first game, that was where Freya used to stay at. He was freezing over. We had to warm him up, and then we finally took on the offer, which I guessed in the beginning. The as far as the information, I believe Mimir told Atreus that people can get to Asgard if they accept um, one of his ravens coming to him. So yeah, man, I called that one. So if y'all were following and y'all knew or expected that, man, yeah, we hit it on the button. That's what ended up happening. Now we're here. And we even wearing some Asgardian gear, or Aesir clothing. So we really are about that life. But let's go ahead and kick on into it. See what's going on. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Loki, right? Gotta say, the irony of this isn't lost on me. This was his room, you know?
His?
My brother's.
Your brother?
Modi?
Ah, your brother.
Mm.
Really? I had no idea.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
And now it's yours. Enjoy. Daughter. Relax. You've got some pretty small shoes to fill. We're better off without him, Loki. Trust me. Walk with me.
Don't forget your sword.
He gotta hit the gym, bruh.
Someone will clean that up.
Trace,
So,
man,
what kind of sword is that?
It's new. One of a kind. My father gave it to me for Valkyrie training.
You're in Valkyrie training?
Got time to talk about it? I was just heading to the Great Hall. But if you need to go to work, grandfather's study is just down those stairs.
okay, hold on. We doing some scat,
That's
like
where
some
Baldur
scouting.
stayed. When he stayed, anywhere.
This is his room.
That's where Mom and Dad sleep. Ever hear a thunder god snore? 'Cause you're gonna.
Okay, whose room is this?
You don't want to bother Forseti. He's all work. That's my room. Used to be Magni's. Guess I'm moving up.
Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, what's upstairs? Checking things out.
So how do you become a
things out.
Valkyrie?
First, I train till I'm the best I can be. Then I wait till grandfather notices. And then I hope he and my dad can convince Mom it's okay.
You know, my father and I, we encountered a whole bunch of Valkyries.
Wait, what? Where? Promise to tell me everything.
I promise.
So what's there? Whose room is this? You ain't gonna tell me no? What about right here? Whose room is this? She knew everybody's room down there, but I'm going to all these doors. We don't know nothing. Those stinky ass him there. Okay,
Please do not involve me in your pathetic attempts to impress one another.
Huh?
Come on. You haven't had enough Heimdall in your day? Let's go.
Okay, alright.
Body doesn't know when to work or
when to sleep anymore.
But something's different with the...
How long we're meant to handle this?
No, there isn't.
Mother, did you meet Loki?
Oh, now he's got you involved with this?
Involved with what? I'm being friendly. Isn't that diplomacy?
You understand who this is, right? What his father did? Why does he want him here?
Mom! Come on, you're embarrassing me.
We'll talk about this later.
She don't like our guts at all. Who's this?
Do not.
She don't
Sorry
even
about
look
her.
right.
Mom's, right? So, did you want to look around some more, or do you really need to get to work?
Don't look around. Don't look around. What room is this? You supposed to be telling me who room is what? They bodyguards. Okay, let's go outside. Can we go outside?
Don't run off. I don't want to get in trouble if you disappear.
Oh. Interesting that she says that.
Listen, whatever grandfather is having you do, remember, this is your chance to prove yourself. That's all that some of us want.
Oh, yeah. I'll try to do some good.
He'd somehow gotten it into his head that... Catch you later.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Do you see me nodding and saying, yes, I understand? Uh-huh. Yes? Yes, all right. Mm-hmm. You see, this is you not letting me talk. No, Hugin, I don't need my ears cleaned. I need you to stop croaking and accept the answer you know I'm about to give.
I was just looking at this.
That old thing. I've had that since... Huh. Who can remember?
You have a name?
Ingrid.
Really?
Sure, why not? Take it, if you like it that much.
For real?
Consider it a perk of the job.
Thank you. I mean, really.
And they say I'm the bad guy. Come on, let's walk.
We got a sword now.
You're welcome.
So we got a sword. I've heard of this sword before too. I found a magic sword in Odin's study. He says her name is Ingrid and that I can carry her while I'm here. She seems really happy to be getting out and seeing some action. Do swords get bored? I wonder where she came from. Now I wonder if it's a
Okay.
Valkyrie in
Walk
weapons
with me,
store.
please.
I wonder. I'm gonna be quiet on that. We're gonna just absorb
Everyone's
what-
got me all wrong. You think war drives me, or power, wealth? Nah, never have. You know what drives me? What I really want? I want answers. Same as you. See, mortals have it easy. When they push up against life's big questions, they can look to us. They give them meaning, divine comfort. We both know that's a sham. But when we have questions, why are we here? To give meaning to mortals while living without it ourselves? No. We're more than that. And I found something that proves it.
Oh,
What is it?
It's what drives me. You feel it, don't you?
Feels like knowledge. Truth.
All truth. All the answers. We could find out why we're here, learn how to change our fates, stop Ragnarok for good, maybe. Save the people we love.
How?
I was a young god when I found it. Spent lifetimes studying it, following every clue down every dead end, looking for and finally unearthing this. You see that? It shares the same mystical energy.
It opened a crack. Can we just look inside?
I wouldn't recommend that.
What's the broken mask for?
Recognize any writing on it?
These aren't from the Nine Realms. Smolder. Obsidione Spitha. From smoldered earth and obsidian spark. And a field of battles never fought.
Are you certain? Because if that's a clue, I know what it means.
And what's that?
Keep working with me and find out. You don't have to kill anyone. You don't have to betray your father or yourself. Come on, I know you felt what I felt. The answers are in there. Let's get them. I mean, you translated this language like it was nothing.
If I do help you, what's next?
Thor, get down here.
All father.
Don't do that.
Damn.
What's next is chasing this down. Take this and this stealthy side of beef and see where it takes you.
I don't promise anything.
Nonsense. Happy hunting. And you, go easy on him, you hear me?
Crow portals. Oh, nice.
Muspelheim? The rest of the mask is here?
It's where all father dropped us. What do you think? Just take that and do your damn job.
So we got Thor as a sidekick right
So,
now, alright.
where are we going?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? All father thinks that you know what you're doing, so do it.
Oh. Damn, that's a big ass spider. Okay. Alright, I guess. The mask is attuned to Atreus' goal and will radiate light when he is following the correct path.
Weird. Well, it seems like we go through this rock. I'm gonna get that.
With those arms?
But how do we use the sword? Okay, hold on.
Let's see what's Loki in that shiny toothpick.
Whoa.
Oh, Ingrid! Nice move!
Slow going, eh?
You could maybe help.
Oh, okay.
Where are we supposed to head now?
I'll check.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's kind of telling.
Up there. It looks like there might be a ledge we could reach. If we...
Too slow.
Hey!
Mm.
You can't just grab people like that.
No, what else? Throw you? The day's young. This one's yours. Kid, there's things up there hitting us with fire. Use your bow already.
Where at? I'm trying to.
You know, I took my blood payment from your father for what happened to my sons. But I haven't taken it from you. Yet.
What do you mean?
Later. Don't want to keep the All-Father waiting. Speaking of which, mask.
Right.
Oh boy. So Thor want to get active. Well, we did kill Moody. Okay, there's a way right there, and then there's this crawly space. Let me look in the crawly space.
I want to check here real quick. Well, this isn't the right way.
I can go that way.
Wow. Is that some kind of anvil?
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back
Right
here.
there, let's keep moving. Come on.
Okay, alright. Shit.
We need to head through those rocks. Hey, can you... Yeah, that.
Just imagine what it can do to bone.
You want to talk about blood payment? What about the giants you killed? They were my family. Thamor, Ronar, they were your people too.
The giants were blight on the 9 realms, and I reveled in every single one of their deaths.
Let's just change the subject. Last time Father and I were here, we beat every one of Surtur's trials. Think you could...
Don't play me.
Holding still. Damn. Yeah, Thor beast. That's alright though. I'm ready to run the fade whenever you ready. Not with Atreus. Don't be unfair like that. Yeah, as Kratos, I'm ready. I've been battle tested. Okay, I fought against Drakes.
Listen,
Yeah.
Modi had some problems, but he was my son. And the only reason you aren't mush right now is because of that broken piece of wood.
Look! Clearly neither of us can do this mission alone. And I want to impress the Allfather just as much as you do. You don't have to like me, but we're gonna have to trust each other. Just a little bit.
Trust. Huh?
Very brutal.
Too easy. Not aggressive enough, in my opinion.
You're more than welcome to step it up.
This is me trusting
Oh.
you.
Yeah, cause these dudes is not playing no games.
Okay, so where's the mask saying to go?
The mask is, pulling this way. We'll have to find some way down.
Sure thing.
I wasn't playing you, by the way. The trials are fun. Don't you ever have fun? You're so different from your daughter. She seems...
Whenever you're ready.
I'll get this. Okay, like that.
Thor, what the... Wait, Surtur's shrine.
You didn't die over there, did you?
No, but I was thinking...
Well, that's your problem.
The trials are just past that cliff. Might be something you and Dude should do together.
First we deal with them.
Come on, Thor. Just check them out. What have you got to lose?
That's right. Just try it.
You getting tired?
Not in the flesh.
Okay. What is that?
Ogre.
You worried?
Not in the slightest. Another ogre? Okay. Maybe a little worried. Can I get some help here?
Since we're short on time, I'll humor
Oh. Well, we're gonna have to go wolf here in a little bit. Look at him, he's throwing shit. Okay, you know what, I got it. Oh, it's been a minute since I fought against these dudes.
Allfather's waited hundreds of winters. He can wait a little more. It's fun.
Fine. Stay right here.
Yes, sir. That should keep him busy for a while. Hopefully.
Come on! Give me a challenge!
Runic
Now
summon.
to get to that shrine. Hey, Ingrid. Do you trust the Ace here? I mean, I know I can't trust them. I just need them to trust me. But that's only gonna happen if they think I trust them. Yeah. My father and I visited this place the last time we were in Muspelheim. Feels like forever ago.
Damn, the whole chest. Got from up here.
Where are these things coming from? Ah! Can't you guys go fight Thor or something?
There we go. Couldn't get to it.
Ingrid?
You know, for someone who was trained as a warrior, you are tragically easy to startle.
I didn't.
What's she doing here?
What are you doing here?
A girl can't visit a shrine of her own volition?
You're here for Sorter's marble.
Maybe.
You're out looking for more giant marbles? You know what this looks like, right?
Like the life story of one of our people? And also maybe a storage closet.
No. This looks an awful lot like Defying Destiny.
The question is, what are you doing here?
Rewriting my story.
Odin gave that to you?
It's not. Well, he did, but it's not. I'm not working with him. I would never tell him anything about Ironwood if that's what you're worried about. And I'm definitely not serving him.
It's prophecy's words, not mine. I've got a marble to find. You're welcome to help if you want.
Fine. But are you sure you're up for breaking the rules like this? There aren't any prophecies of you collecting any marbles.
Our endings haven't been written, right? Come on, champ.
It would have been funny if Thor would have grabbed him from behind and was like, get your ass
hello
up.
there. A sentient sword. Huh. Another marble. Surtur's. No soul in it, though.
So he's still out there somewhere. A while back, you talked about how the giants left. You ever think about them?
All the time. They're far from here. Far from Odin and Thor. But I wonder what lands they've gone to. What seas they've crossed. Why?
I want to find them. I'm gonna save my father, and then I'll find them. It's starting. Who is that?
Not Surtur, that's for sure. Look at all that frost.
Sinmara.
Don't think I've heard of her before. And here comes Surtur.
Wow. This must have been some fight.
Yeah, until it wasn't.
They just stopped?
Oh, no, no, no. Look, it's because they fought together.
Looks like they even became friends.
That's
Good
not
friends.
friends. That's
Are
lovers.
they?
Yeah, I think they are.
Oh, well, that's good for them.
But it looks like their, love caused them to combine into some kind of huge creature.
Ragnarok.
And then,
Ragnarok destroys Asgard.
right, I saw that in Groa's shrine.
Well, that was something. Oh, hey, remember the snake we put that soul in?
Can't really forget that.
I saw it. It's getting bigger. Like, faster than normal bigger.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Huh.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hang back here. Don't want your, friend to see a giant he missed.
Of course. Just be careful. Please.
You too, Loki.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't pop out.
Hey, Ingrid. Think Thor died from...
You thought you could defeat the god of thunder?
Oh.
The one time that Atreus sneaks off and it doesn't go wrong, or he doesn't come close to getting caught.
Of course.
I admit, that was fun. There were mountains of corpses by the time I finished, cut down like the lava ran red with their blood. True.
Great! You wanna help down here?
Wouldn't think you'd need my help if you beat all those trials. Or did you just watch your father?
Yeah, we getting work.
Hey, what's taking so long?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, neat trick. You wouldn't believe the scores of these things I just killed. It was glorious. I think you're right. Thrud wouldn't love it. She'd be faring better than you, at least.
Okay, come on. Got such thick armor. Okay. Yep. There we go. Oh, and another one gonna come out the ground?
You could have done that at any time.
You
Right.
seem to be handling yourself well enough. I was trusting you. So, where to?
Looks like we need to head through that gate.
Oh, yeah?
I had to do something while you were off fighting.
Well, check again anyways.
Fine. Through the gate. Like I said. Thor?
Ain't that impressive? Real god stuff.
You are a god.
You're damn right.
And so am I.
Well, I can't wait till I run the fade back with Thor. He's so gonna get it. He's so gonna get it. No deaths. Not even one. Not even cinematic.
It's here. This is the spot.
Well, where is it? In the lava?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
No!
I don't know, that hurt.
Some advice. Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Wasn't thinking.
Good. It's better that way. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. Don't try to play me again. You're an okay kid. But you're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
Damn.
What did you do? Loki. The rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, you know, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team?
Just like you and Baldur.
You both behave out there?
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him? Really now? Okay. What did you teach the kid?
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Exactly. I was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help you take this to the end, I need to be able to trust you.
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this, figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything. And on that, young man, you can trust me.
Hmm.
You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy. Getting personal. No, I get it. But it's nothing like that. It's... Well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands. I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
So, about the sword. Is Ingrid the name of the soul inside it? I wonder why I can't hear her.
Soul? Who said anything about... Look, son, some free advice. You don't want to let anyone catch you talking to your sword. All right? It's a bad look.
Oh. He's hiding some stuff.
Huh. Dragon skull in the library. No big deal.
All right, come along, Hugin.
Skull and Hati. Kinda want one of these. Isn't that a Greek instrument? Wonder if Tyr brought that back.
Yeah, that is. Interesting.
How much time does he spend reading? Kinda jealous.
Man, we gotta find out what Atreus' angle is. They trying to talk about all this trust, not being a spy, but come on, its real purpose is trying to save his dad. As we see something real serious happens to where he, like betrayal or something, then makes sense.
Huh. Are you trying to make friends now?
Well, I just aided the Allfather. You said that makes us allies.
Yes, as long as you had no treacherous... Interesting. You don't really know quite what you're doing here anymore. Sometimes I envy the Allfather. He always sees the best in people, while all I see is what people really are. Nobody ever says what they mean. Some lie to the world. Some lie to themselves and don't even know it. And then there is you. You don't know what you want. You don't even know who you are. But I hope you do know this. I will be watching.
That's... Hey, you're back! How was it? Did Father behave himself?
Yeah, I mean, better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from Grandfather's study?
Oh yeah, her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow, Allfather must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow, we talk about Valkyries.
Definitely.
You can eavesdrop.
Did you think that I would be?
Well, it's a pretty good sword.
I'm not angry. I'm concerned. You know that's not what I want for her.
You don't want her to have a sword.
No, it's not about having a sword. It's about what you use it for. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. And I don't want that for her either, okay? You don't have to worry. She's a smart girl. Smarter than her father.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
Oh, they're about to do some stuff. Okay, Atreus. Take your young butt to sleep.
Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly.
Can't separate it. Oh. What we thinking?
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
The Norns. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know,
You may not find them cooperative.
as long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here.
Right.
You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
He about to kill the Norns. And yo, little
Tyr,
hippie
stop.
ass.
This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
Let's get Tyr, man. Tyr tripping, bro.
You have been quiet.
Yeah, my man.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
Mm.
Who am I to offer him counsel? I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate? Lead your armies into war, secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
Fred working on him. Fred working on him. He feels some type of way. He about to go back to cooking. Look at him. Boy, this guy here. Oh boy.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only when I worry.
How would Atreus get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know how highly you esteem our expertise on such things, so I'm sure that's disappointing. He's just been one step ahead of us.
Poor bro. Let's see, you gotta make the door. Oh, I wonder why Fred ain't coming with us.
When you're ready to seek the Norns, I'm with you. Just taking a moment.
Okay. Okay. Take your time. Take your time, Fred. It look like we gotta do something as parents. I mean, that. See, look. I'm already trying to hook them two up.
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have me back.
Oh.
Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Nithog? Madam Nithog, where have you gone?
Nithog? I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's see how our raccoon feels. Pretty sure he upset.
Squirrel.
Ah, Master Kratos, my apologies. Madam Nithog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another longtime tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
Let's go to Midgard.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Oh.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Oh, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Kratos just yelling at him. Stop it! Shut the hell up.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
I don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy. Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further.
Okay, so we made our way to the Lake of Nine. I want to go to the turtle. And we got some.
Now that we are on the lake,
How will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Secret.
She speaks highly of that side as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. As Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Secret helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal. Died. Clever. Tall.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
Yeah, bird. Yeah.
I'm all for exploring the area, but to be clear, it's down there we'll find the Norns.
No, I know.
What's that outpost? You won't believe it, Mummy. This crest belongs to Fjotorlund.
Fjotorlund, you say? Now that's where Secret was from.
Okay, we got a mission.
Another crane.
Oh boy. Think I know what time it is.
Time to move!
Yeah. Another troll statue. Okay. So before I get active. Matter of fact, man, I know what to do, man. We're gonna end the video here. Yep, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Nah. Man, I want y'all to come back, man. Cause as you can see, we got a lot to get into. That seems to be the main story area. But yeah, we got some unfinished business in Midgard. You know, especially dealing with these Norns. My guess is what I made in videos ago, that while we was on Vanaheim, that Kratos killed Norns as you want to change fate. So I think that's probably what we're gonna do. But Kratos went through a lot of change, so he may not do that. But we won't know unless y'all tune in for the next part, man. So make sure, man, y'all liking, subscribing, sharing, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all think. And until next time, guys, we are out.